John Fry is joining us from Hutch's Bicycles. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You have a lot to talk about because these bikes are expensive.
Well, yes, bikes can be inexpensive or expensive. This bike happens to be more expensive than this bike. Both similar, but different in their function and their weight and how they do what they do. Yeah.
So, how much are each of these?
This guy is just under $2,000, and this guy is $10,000.
Why are you even letting me stand by it then?
Well, you seem very trustworthy.
I am for right now, but I might just ride off on it.
have
So
my
tell me
eye.
a little bit about what makes this a $10,000 mountain bike.
Well, usually in the world of bikes, bicycles, there's kind of a rule, and you get light, strong, and cheap. Pick two.
Really?
And this is very strong and very light. So in the world of lighter, stronger, faster, better, this is one of the most advanced bikes the industry has to offer.
And so when someone comes in to buy this $10,000 bike, what are they trying to do with it that they need that expensive of a bike?
Well, our customers kind of span the range in terms of users for the bike. So we have weekend warriors, the average Joe, all the way up to professional athletes. And for those who don't want to compromise when it comes to weight or performance, this is the kind of bike they go for. So a lot of times I'll have guys who race at an amateur level or really just enjoy riding bikes and want the best. So they'll buy something like this. But just for, again, for the average Joe or someone who, maybe they do 5 sports or 6 sports, as it were, in Central Oregon, this is a fine bike. Durability is key. Function and durability are key at this price point. So they do a similar job. One just does it
A little bit better?
A little bit better, yeah.
So when people are coming into the store, is there particular bikes that they're really going after, like brands or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, these two bikes happen to be from the same brand. They're both specialized, but every customer is a little bit different. And the key for our store is to engage the customer and find out what they want, what works best for them, and kind of have a dialogue to see who they are, and that will generally lead us to the right type of bike or the right bike.
Does it matter, like women's and men's? Is there a big price difference in bikes, or are they pretty much kind of run the gamut of it?
Yeah, I mean, our mountain bikes range from about $400, honestly up to about $15,000.
Oh my gosh.
Massive price range. I would say our average price is probably between $1,500 and $2,500. As far as men's and women's bikes, they really, now the industry has realized that the women's side of the market is massive and is very much untapped. Women have kind of gotten the short end of the stick as far as offerings for them. Women tend to approach their product and approach how they use that product a little bit differently than men, which is reflected in the designs of the bike. So there are a lot of women's specific bikes that are so great now that make riding more enjoyable and more comfortable for women. And prices are very similar between men's and women's bikes. So.
And you had said that the women, it's really starting to grow into like an industry where it's not all pink and purple.
Right.
People, women want kind of cool things too.
It is. I mean, the population as a whole, you'll have a particular bike and a customer will walk in and be like, I love it, here's my credit card. And then someone will walk in later and see one just like that and be like, oh, that's the worst color I've ever seen. So, it's kind of, a gal will walk in and look at a pink bike and either love it or hate it. But yeah, for years in the industry, we had this saying, you just pink it and shrink it, and that's what a woman got. And now we've gone so far past that to, doing a lot of focus grouping and working with product managers to develop colorways and bikes and sizes and features that women really want. So,
is selling bikes a good job?
It's the only thing I would ever do. I love it. I love selling bikes here in Bend. I have the greatest customer base for selling bikes you could possibly ask for. So I love it.
There's a lot of different trails and everything to go out on. Do you guys do other kind of bikes too besides just mountain bikes at Hutch's?
We are a broad spectrum bike shop. I mean, our passion runs from selling kids their very first bike to selling folks who have been retired for a while their 20th bike. So we sell everything: road bikes, entry-level road bikes, high-end road bikes, the full gamut of mountain bikes. We do fitting services, full mechanical services. Our service department is by far one of the busiest I've seen. Every year we increase our mechanic staff by double, it seems, and you think, okay, we'll cut down on our lead time, but it just seems we do more volume, and for us it's very hard as we grow to maintain a certain quality level, whether it's an interaction with a sale or an interaction with the customer and their bike and the mechanic. That's our number one priority. So, but we span the range of all types of bikes. We even sell unicycles.
What?
So yeah, we sell everything, and the number one thing is we do bikes. We're a bike shop year round. The only people I hire are bike enthusiasts, whether they be a commuter or an elite racer. We like people who do bikes as their main thing, and of course are passionate about giving good customer service, which is inherent. So,
well, obviously you're very passionate about it. Thanks for bringing the bikes on the show.
Thank you for
I know everyone's going to want the $10,000 one, but I'm going to probably have to take it. So.
There are a lot of options, and you can test ride a lot of different bikes. So.
Well, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we'll be right back.